Good morning. It's Lions Talk with Smokin, Jeremy B, and Von Doom. How's everybody doing today?
It's got one in it. No more than one.
We got Henry Gray saying, "Good morning, JVVD and Lions family." We're sitting at 412 subscribers on the kneecap fighting with the Motor City Lions. We got 646 on Football Talk 365 and into some of the greatest Detroit Lions fan pages on Facebook. Please just send all the donations to Cash App. $9 Jeremy Volrick. So how you doing there, Von Doom?
Better than OJ.
Yeah, that's some sad news we just had break about approximately 10, 15 minutes ago. Orenthal Simpson passed away this morning due to cancer, surrounded by his children and grandchildren. The family is asking that we respect them and give him his rest in peace. That's really the only news out there. And when somebody dies, it's not good dredging up their shit. Give it a couple weeks, and then it's all fair game, right? That about right, Von Doom?
What are you talking about? It's OJ, man. I'm busting jokes on his ass already. I don't give a shit.
I can see it now. The cops are going, "Can't run now."
I'm telling you, man. He did not try to kill Nicole. He was trying to cut off Ron Goldman's dick. It's not his fault it was in her throat.
Right, there it is. That's it.
Okay, I'm good now.
Okay, you got your joke out. You better now?
Yep.
But rest in peace anyway. My condolences to his family. His kids and grandkids. It sucks losing a dad. Let's get the intro roll.
Charles here locally in the community. Make sure y'all go check out Kneecap Bodies by Jeremy Smokkin.
So since there's no Lions news, I figured we'd do it as a free-for-all type of thing. Just talk about whatever we wanted to with the team, the NFL, whatever you guys want to put in the chat. And Von Doom has a message for you on his name. It's Von, buy your ass a cup. We're trying to sell these things, support the team, support us.
Exactly.
Let's talk Lions bleeding Honolulu blue and glistening sterling silver. Yes, sir. Ricky Sakata in the chat. Good afternoon, men. Good afternoon, sir. So let's talk about at 29 there, because truthfully, if you're not trading up, what is there? Probably going to be about maybe 6, 7 guys you might want at that spot. Does that sound about right, Von Doom?
That's the 6.
At 29. At 29.
I don't care about 29.
I know you don't. I'm just saying as
Terrible pick. Yeah, there's probably 7 or 8 guys that you can get there that'd be decent.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like 6 to 8 guys tops that'll be good to pick at that spot. If Jerzon Newton's there, he's a good pick. Ricky Sakat, Von buy your ass a cup. He loves it. But let's see. Interior line. You're talking about the possibility of Graham Barton, JPJ, or Cooper Beebe will all be there because of the medicals going on with JPJ. Correct?
Yeah, probably. I still think the Eagles may fucking take a flyer on him, though.
I think so too. I think it'd be good of them. And they said the one game that Jason Kelsey missed, they didn't do the tush push that game, but they did use their backup center, and he had good success. But at the same time, they need that type of center that can get low, right?
Correct.
JPJ is that guy. So you got all three of them. Interior D lineman, you're probably going to have your choice between either Newton or Frisky, because Frisky has moved up to like into the 40s, high 30s. So if you're going to want him, you either need to trade back to the beginning of the second round or grab him right there at 29, probably, right?
Yes, sir.
Wide receiver wise, you're probably looking at Brian Thomas Jr., Adonai Mitchell, or Xavier Worthy. I think somebody's going to take a flyer early on Xavier Worthy because of that elite speed. Myself, I don't think he's going to be there that late. Do you agree with that assessment?
No, I think he's still going to be there. Honestly, I do.
Okay, so I named the right three that will probably be there, right?
Yes.
Edgewise, I think Buffalo is high on Brian Thomas Jr. They might pick right before us at 28. That's true. But I heard they're also high on Xavier Worthy. They're also high on Adonai Mitchell. And they're talking about trading up to get a corner because they have no corners in that room. And if any of the corners are there, I think they'll go corner before they go wide receiver because the wide receiver room's deep. That's
Benson
why
Not visiting with my Giants today. Let's go.
who is
Benson Not.
nice. I don't consider we have a true X or a true 50-50. DPJ is a good 50-50 guy. If you look at the year before he was traded, that's all he did there, and he was doing the two, which is, you know, a true X. We got to see if Jamison Williams is going to develop into that. Buffaloes, they lost Gabe Davis and Diggs, but it's a deep wide receiver draft. They don't necessarily have to get one in the first round, Ricky Sakat. They can actually wait and grab one later. They could actually go corner because they lost one, their all pro safety. They lost both corners. They don't have any starting corners on the team. Oh, you meant draft. Okay, my fault. Yeah, I'm just saying they pick right before us, and I'm sorry if Cooper or Kool-Aid or any of those guys fall. I think JMO is a Z. Could be.
Well,
We
he
just
could be an X. He could be a Z. Who cares? As long as he's not a BUST.
right. There's the thing. Do you see the Vikings trading up to the Chargers pick seeking a quarterback? I think all they got to go up to is 6.
Dear God, please let them go up to 6.
Ken Fisher, that's as high as I think they need to go. But I like that one Punky Lions fan. I don't care what he is. I want to see about 50 to 60 catches, somewhere between 6 and 750 yards, and about 5, 6 touchdowns. And it's a solid year for his first full season. Would anybody disagree with that?
Mm-mm.
Do you disagree with those numbers?
I think he truly needs to hit close to 1,000 for him not to be considered a bust.
Yeah, that depends on who you're asking. But yeah, okay. That's what's great about the draft. Expect the unexpected, especially with Brad. I trade more than a coked up stock exchange broker owns. And he doesn't always trade up. As a matter of fact, he's traded back more than he's traded up in the 3 years. And when he has traded up, it hasn't been a Lions pick. It's been a traded pick to us.
Correct.
So, Unfunky Lions fan, I'd be good with it as long as Laporta and St. Brown have about 2,400 combined. I think that's almost a given. Laporta probably should be better in his second year.
With the new rule change after Italy?
Mm-hmm. Seems funny they made the wrap and roll tackle, basically the hip drop tackle. The way they word it, it's actually the wrap and roll, but they made that illegal more than the knee hit. The knee hit's a legal hit still. Just saying. I'm aiming for the legs, right there in the thigh to the knee area. Dwayne Keene's in here saying good morning, all.
Good morning, Dwayne.
But yeah, Vikings could trade up, or they could sit right there and take Bo Nix or Michael Penix.
Which one's not going to make Justin Jefferson say I'm out?
Probably Michael Penix.
Exactly.
Underutilizes JMO to a possession wide receiver and don't take the top off. Well, when he does take the top off, we've seen passes completed to him. He doesn't drop those. Joseph is Joseph Special is the new standard. He was just ahead of the curve. That's right, one funky Lions fan. That's what I'm trying to say. All the corners that tackle there at the thigh and the knee area is perfectly legal. But to wrap somebody at the waist and accidentally roll over them is not. I saw one of my Facebook posts last draft, and apparently I was pissed off that Detroit took Gibbs and Laporta. I guess I wanted Behan and Michael Mayer, so I guess I'm glad. So I'm glad I'm not a GM. And Dwayne Keene says, "Let's go, Detroit Lions! Won Pride, Kings of the North Division Championship title. Yes, sir."
You can't even be mad if you guys would have got Behan. He would have been great there.
You know, Gibbs had better production because he was behind a better O line,
Correct.
and I, but I did have a feeling it was Gibbs, didn't I, Von Doom?
Yeah. Fucking know it all.
Good morning, JB and Dale, my other Detroit Rock City. Hey, I said it. I sit there and said, between the two, I bet you we go Gibbs. But I thought it'd be in the second round. I literally thought we were going safety and another defensive spot in the first round. That is what I said, isn't that, Van Doom?
Yep. So did I, though. I did not see Gibbs as a pick at 12.
But I did say Gibbs and Laporta in the second round.
Yep.
I
I
said,
think we were all calling Brian Branch in the first round, weren't we?
yeah, it was Brian Branch and then whatever they wanted for the other defensive position, whether it was D tackle, linebacker, corner, whatever. That's what we said. If we stay at 29, who should we get? Well, that's what I was just going through. If you want to start from offense to defense, and I'm going to start at the top, it would be wide receivers at the top. I think Brian Thomas, Adonai Mitchell, Xavier Worthy, and Leggett should all be right there for the taking. Correct?
Correct.
Interior linemen, all three might be available, but I think JPJ will be the only one off the board. So that would leave Graham Barton or BB. Defensive edge, I think all four of the first round guys will be gone. Actually, we traded up for Green Bay's spot for Branch there, Ricky Sakat, because nobody would trade for Green Bay, so they were willing to trade back because they thought he'd fall.
Yeah, they fucked up on that one, didn't they?
Yep. I've said this all last year. I've seen JMO wide open downfield and Goff throw to a covered Reynolds many times to crap on JMO for not getting more deep shots thrown to him. And that's why I want Hendon Hooker, is what Lion King says. Laporta was the one that surprised me.
How did Lord Laporta surprise anyone?
I see the kid out of Toledo corner coming to Quinion Mitchell will be gone by pick 15.
Yes, he will.
Carry on Arnold, Nate Wiggins, and Quinion Mitchell will be the first three off the board. Do you disagree with me?
Why would I disagree with you? I've been saying that for months.
Okay. If we trade 29, what should they do? Move up or down? I say back. Tom
I guess
Grossi
it all
has a great
depends.
video on the Lions getting Branch. I know I shared it once. It was awesome.
You know, and that whole trade up or trade down, it's all going to depend on what Brad Holmes really views as this team. If he views it as one or two players away from being a Super Bowl team, you trade up, you get that guy. If you feel you still have holes and you're still building, you trade back and get the fix.
What I heard it is between the difference between Terrion and Kool-Aid. Terrion is a harder worker, becoming to hone his craft.
Yeah.
Whereas Kool-Aid, it's not that he doesn't practice hard. He just doesn't do his best at practice because he relies more on his own talent. This is what I'm hearing, whether that's fake or not.
Let me give you a call back. I got to call the kids' school real quick. Hold on.
Okay,
I'm
no
pause
problem. Moving up, offering a later pick. The problem with moving up, it's going to cost you more than just one late pick. We're so far back in the draft. Even to move up to 15, it's going to cost you an extra first or second round pick the following year. That's the only thing about moving up. If you actually look at the way we pick our players, the Lions would prefer Terry and Arnold over Kool-Aid because of the work ethic. FTP was a great moment when we got Branch. And Ken Fisher said, good point. Really, you can only, with giving up a later pick, you can only move up maybe 5 spots. Who's at 25? Probably Green Bay or somebody like that. Sammerstill or Cooper with Branch moving to safety. The problem is Sammerstill is actually still in the 40s on most boards. He's only in the 30s on a couple. So my hometown Bears had the blueprint against Jared Goff. I watched the NBC Chicago clog up the middle, and it worked both times. Goff was terrible. I agree with Sandersville. I stand on business. But going up to 15-inch would cost us around a third this year and next year's third, plus the 29. If you're not going to give up 2/3, you're probably going to have to give up another first to move up 10 to 14 spots. That's all I'm saying. We've seen it before. We still have pick 73. Branch fell through the cracks and made it possible for us to get him, and some of them will fall to us again. Book it. All I know is the Lions were at that personal pro day for Cooper DeJean, along with about 28 other teams. And I'm not knocking Sanristo, guys. Don't take this the wrong way. I'll look something up real quick. Hey, he's back.
Yeah, sorry, I had to deal with that. Excuse me.
I don't see us moving up. Van Cup has returned. Moving back is more likely. Alicia Ford says hi. Hello, Alicia.
JV over there just
Yeah, I'm
lost
doing
in
a
his phone.
mock. Leave me alone.
Why don't you say something? I would have put it up on the damn screen, you fool.
All right. There is so much depth in wide receivers, O linemen, especially safeties, that it'll make it possible for us to get a great edge. I'm doing well. Thank you, Alicia. My issue with Kool-Aid is he's always on the number 2 option, while Arnold was on the number 1. Most colleges don't have an absolute stud at wide receiver, let alone 2 studs.
Kool-Aid never got benched like Arnold did, though. Arnold came back and showed a determination after getting benched last season.
Yeah, he got benched. What was that, game 3 or 4?
I don't remember exactly.
It was
And
right around.
Kool-Aid played all season with a fucking fracture in his foot that was undiagnosed.
So I went on PFF, and because I haven't subscribed to it, I can only do 3 rounds. At 29, the Lions select Kool-Aid McKinstry. At 61, Marshawn Nealon. At 73, guard Christian Haynes. What do you think my grades were for all 3 picks?
F.
What?
I don't know. Sounds
A.
good.
Draft rank was top 14% of all Lions drafts ever done this year. Pretty solid, actually.
Not
Do I think
terrible.
it goes that way? Nope. And you only get to do 1 draft a day when you don't pay for the subscription. That's bullshit. What position is my number 2 pick? Unfortunately, our draft picks the next couple of years are probably going to be towards the end. So you determine if you want to gather better talent this year by moving up, or anticipate better talent next year coming out, where you can package draft picks to move up again. That's only if we're 1 or 2 players away. Hopefully, yes, absolutely. I've been saying that, and that's the thing we all miss out on. Look at what we didn't draft last year. We didn't draft another guard to replace Jonah early. We didn't draft a D tackle to replace Bugs and Burrito, correct? We didn't draft one real early. We drafted one in the compensatory picks, which is basically like a 4th round pick, correct?
All depends. Sometimes they're late thirds, sometimes they're fourths and fifths.
But you know what I'm saying? It was the 3rd round compensatory pick that we used. 96. Lion King says DJ Reader will put a stop to RPO QB runs. My Bengals friend was sick. We corralled him. Mock
And
drafts
you
aren't
people they
interviewing.
didn't want to work.
Don't want to work. Who we draft, we think fits our locker room, regardless of draft position.
Yes, he drafts who he figures is going to fit the team, but everybody saying Kool-Aid didn't want to work is such crap. Nick Saban wouldn't have let that guy play if he didn't want to work.
My two main positions that I draft right now in the first round is probably interior O line or defensive tackle, because better talent will be there at those positions. And you're talking about top two or three guys of their position versus back end 7 to 10 type players. Am I right or wrong there, Leonard?
I kind of disagree a little bit about defensive tackle. I don't care about that position. You've got 3 of them on the team right now.
It
That
was
can play.
Kool-Aid. Okay, he's talking about in my mock draft. Kool-Aid, Marshawn Nealon, and guard Christian Hayes. That's what I took.
JV loves Marshawn Nealon.
I do.
I like Braylon Dorless better.
No, Braylon Dorless is 72 on PFF, and Marshawn Nealon is 58. So PFF likes him better too.
Well, PFF is a pain in the ass and dumb.
Definitely true. I still feel if we can pressure the quarterback with the right personnel, our defensive backs will have better coverage. Just my opinion. No, it's a proven fact. The better pressure and the better sack rate you have, the better your corners and safeties are. It's
Well, yeah, because they
been
don't have to cover for as long a period of time. And the quarterback's not going to set his speed and be able to diagnose everything, make an accurate
Yeah.
throw all the time.
My number 2 pick was an edge because it was kind of the best thing available there. Heck, what the hell? We got time. Want to do a mock?
Let's see. Excuse me.
Good morning, Tina. Yes, you do. Of course, you got to do your thing. Of course.
Good, of course, because it's depressing just doing the Lions at 29 where it's no home. And I'm not going to do trades, so there we go.
Okay.
You can do trades. I'm not going to.
Elite neighbors. No matter who Holmes decides to get, I'm going to be surprised. He surprises us every year and yet to disappoint. Yes, we announced that right at the beginning of the show, Facebook user. Reject, reject. Nate Wiggins is there. We're taking Nate Wiggins.
Absolutely, without question.
I like to play a little game of what if Jack Bates was on the team last year. I believe his leg alone would have took us to the Super Bowl because all of those fourth converted, but at the same time, the ones we didn't. Interesting. Reject. I'm not taking trades.
Okay.
You're not doing trades. I'm not doing trades. Braden Fiskey.
Damn, he's gone already, isn't he?
Who?
My running back. No, he's there. Sorry.
Marshawn. Even if Bates was on the team, you think MCDC would change his aggressive play style? I understand we didn't have a decent kicker, but even so, I don't think we change a whole lot. And Bates is probably a kicker in our price range. If he keeps it up, that kid can kick. I believe if you look just at the numbers for Michael Badgley, he was 45% at any stadium other than Denver Broncos or Ford Field from over 40 yards. Katan Oladapo. So yes, I think we definitely would have been kicking if we had a better kicker. What size is my edge? He's 6'3", 267 pounds. He had an RAS of 908. Marshawn Nealon played for Western Michigan. I'm looking up his stat right now. It looks like he wasn't a starter. And according to ESPN, he's 6'3" and 275. Well, they kind of did the UF. That's what everybody's missing out on. The United Football League and the XFL joined, and there was a contract. Did PFF sweat drop down since his DWI? Yeah, he was in the 40s. All right. Christian Boyd. DeAndre Prince. But over his career, he's had a total of 15 sacks. And he's had 3 forced fumbles. Oh, you know who I want.
Yeah, but Audrey's team's gone already.
Sh- 5'11", 204, and a 935 RAS for Quantez Stiggers.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely help. Oh, look. Good morning, JB and my love. I love you too.
Fuck you, old man.
I couldn't help myself. He actually said, and my love, as in you. I was just being a dick.
I know you were. That's why I said, fuck you, old man.
Well, since it went so fast, you want to do one with trades now?
Yeah, good. You went 3 corners. Wow.
Yeah, I went 3 corners.
Nate Wiggins dropped 29. You have to take him.
Laughing at it. She thinks it's funny.
I wouldn't be mad at this draft.
No, I mean, with no trades, I think both of us did pretty good.
Yeah.
I kind of like the one I just did.
I don't know why
Yeah,
so many
that's why
people are not high on this guy. I like this guy a lot.
Oh, yeah, it disappeared. I couldn't even share it.
Oh.
Oh, did you download it? Because that was good. Oh, Matt Lee, you're talking about?
I like Matt Lee, but Jordan Morgan.
In my mock draft for
Okay, we can
my
go with
first at 29. Yep, we're gonna do trades this time.
If you
God
can
knows
get
I'll be
Wiggins at 29, it's a fucking steal.
Yeah, Wiggins,
Oh,
even McKinstry at 29 is a steal, or Dijon. You guys go through it fast. I'm the old man. Okay, next time we'll read it off. There's your favorite trade you always get: a first, a second, and a third.
I
Without
do
asking.
like that. I'm going to take it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great trade. Christina Payne's in the
Who
chat.
did they
Hello,
go up
Christina.
for?
Who
They
did they
came
go
up
up
for
for?
Joe Alt.
That's actually a
Joe
big,
Alt.
bold move. That's a good move by
That
them.
is, I like it.
And look, JJ fell to the Vikings. Yeah, fuck you
I do not
guys.
help Dallas ever. That's how I feel about that. Where did he go? Rome went to the Chargers at 5. Okay. I don't hate that. Now I got to make a pick here. Shit.
Yeah.
Wide receiver. Quinlan Mitchell.
Great pick. Yeah, I don't want that trade. No. Ooh. That gives us a fourth and a first and a second next year, but we're giving up the fifth this year and we only got one. Reject that too. With what's on the board, Adonai Mitchell's a Lion. Oh wait, no, excuse me. I'm glad I stopped you. Newton is a Lion. There's your guy. You can have Bo Nix or Penix.
I know. I'm going to go Penix. They're offering 51 and a third. No, thank you. 75. No. No. Hmm.
All right.
This is a hard one.
What's so hard about it?
I'm going to figure out who I wanted.
I don't want that trade. No, I'm not trading with Chicago either. In the past, we'd take best players named Williams. Brad, what up, though? And Dave Eastman, hello, man. FTP. Every day is FTP. Let's see. Out of what's there? Braden.
You want Braden there?
Yep.
Okay. $70, 177 and a third. 80 and 115.
That's not bad.
Not terrible, no.
I believe Roman Wilson's going to be more of a slot at 6'1", and he's a little on the light side in the NFL. So that's kind of why I never pick him.
And we think he's a bust.
You think he's going to be a bust?
Yeah, it's same with all the Michigan guys this year. You got a trade on the board, buddy.
Get a third next year too, and that's just going back to 80.
90.
I'll take it. 90. I'll still take it. There's your running back.
I know what I think I'm going to take him to. 111 and a third. No.
I like the Nets trade better out of the two.
I did, but I don't like either one of them technically.
You like Roger Rosengarten.
I do like Roger Rosengarten. But I also like Ricky Parasol.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take it. We got to protect Penix's ass.
All right. Shut that down. Shut that down too. Scroll back up.
We are up.
Big. No. No. Scroll down for me. Chandler still went the pick before, so that's okay.
Your quarterback of the future, Spencer Rattler.
Johnny Wilson.
Big ass bastard.
There's our 50-50 guy, guys.
I'll agree with that completely. Ooh.
Mountain Dew, zero sugar is the best. Anything diet, I can't stand. But Dad, they have 24-pound packs of Mountain Dew on sale at Farmer Jack's. That's nice. God bless you, Brent. It's going. The past few days have felt off. I think I'm getting burned out from working at work and working on remodeling projects at home. Yeah, when you're working at work and at home, it does burn you out, Fred. Cade Stover. Then 822.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's a fair RAS.
I have 150. You know what? Yeah. Big Nate Stover. And Chad Stover.
119, 178. Next year's 7th. That's not bad.
I'm gonna take that. Who do they go for though? Hold on. Let's see that though.
You'll be able to see it. It's right there. Oh, it was right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it. I was hoping he was gonna fall.
Mountain Dew is
Yeah, I'm
going
gonna
to
take this.
Mountain Dew is going to preserve your body like an Egyptian. In the future, they'll think JB was royalty. Is that the linebacker out of Tulsa or Texas?
Which one?
Jalen Ford.
Jalen
Jalen
Ford, the
Ford.
one out of Texas.
He's decent,
He is.
but you don't really need a linebacker.
No, we're pretty good on linebackers. I wonder if there's any chance in hell. Nope, he's gone.
Yeah, I know. I'm not the young man I once was, working 60 hours a week and then at work and then working nearly every night at home is burning the candle at both ends. Yes, sir. I know. I've done it lots of times.
Sure. They made that trade to go get Curtis Jacobs.
Wow. We're at the top of the list right now.
Yes, sir.
Cedric Johnson. We have 17 defensive men on the roster. Yep, and not all of them will stay there.
Yeah, what picks do I still have?
I know.
Oh shit! I'm back on these two. No. Too small.
Hmm. There you go. Your big arm of the future's right there, Joe Milton.
Already drafted Penix in this one. Ooh, he's tiny as shit, but look at that RAS.
I see it. He's athletic as. Ooh. How do you think the Seahawks will do this year without Stinky Pete? They've got a good roster. They should still be a middle of the road team. They might reach up to about 10 wins. Do you agree with that?
I do. You know, I'm just gonna take one people that I like. I have what this pick and two more.
They're going to get between 8 and 10 wins. That's where I'm at with them. Good Lord. It's been so long since I made a pick. I forgot what I need. You're an asshole. Uh, um,
Hang on,
my
let me show
wife
you.
had to now my ex told me the next time I hit the lottery, she's going to take half a leave. I bought a scratch off ticket and won $5. Gave her half and held the door open. Hunter Nazad, offensive center, Penn State.
Not terrible, not terrible.
Now we're at 205. Close that. Not
You don't
taking
want
it.
this one?
What is that? Never mind.
You said
I
not
didn't even
taking
look.
it.
I know. I saw they wanted 2 picks. If it had been 1 pick, I'd have been fine. Jawan, no, not Jawan. Uh, go all OT. Frank Crum. Look at the RAS, people.
We'll look
You'll
at it in
see.
a second here.
Yeah, when we get to the end, you can hit it.
Yeah. Crummy
He goes, "Great.
Frank.
Hopefully, I can catch you tomorrow." Yes, sir. 100%. Well, go to corner. You can get into the corner here. Al Blades Jr. Right. Big bastard.
986.
For that
Nice.
a guy that big. That's huge.
Yep.
All right, so the Lions take Johnny Newton, Braden Fiskey, Johnny Wilson, Cedric uh, Johnson, Hunter Nazad, Frank Crum, and Al Blades. The New York Giants selected a whole football team.
Damn right. We restocked. Mitchell, Penix, Leggett, Jordan Brooks, Rosengardner, Stover, Zinter, McCaffrey, McMahon, Ulo Fushio.
You just wanted to say it. Tyler
I did.
Owen.
JB's guy, Mr. Stiggers, and then Matt Lee.
Notice something, boys? When he has a 6th-round pick and he picks before us, he takes Stiggers now.
It's literally out of spite and nothing else.
Liar. You had inside information from a mutual college prospect friend.
I don't need him though, because I have freaking Quinell Mitchell.
Stiggers is going to be helpful to anybody's team. Paul Jones said, "Good draft, Von Doom."
Yeah, the Giants should hire me as their GM because I do a better job than that idiot they have.
Either they used to have.
Yeah. This city is still drafted fucking Evan Neal, though. At tackle and didn't make him a guard, so that's not too bad.
All right. We are at the end of the show. It was a good show, guys. And it's time for our favorite time. It's sponsor time. You all know what that means. What's coming up? Fuck the Packers. Put it in the chat. FTP. Also, Glossnagron, the best window tinner in Saginaw. 409 Hamilton Street. Give them a call to set your appointment to have your windows tinted or your auto detailed. 989-443-9240. Make your whip look nice and shiny. And, of course, Brandon's Used Tires, located at the corner of South Grand Traverse and West Atherton Road. Been doing used tires since for 45 years now. There is what they've been doing. 602 West Atherton Road. If you need a quote for new tires, 810-233-8230. Lion King came in yesterday and bought a pair of tires. Thank you very much, sir, for your patronage. Well, that's because it was a $400,000 Timu sign instead of the Hollywood sign we all wanted, which would have cost closer to $1 million. I'll send you pictures of it here soon. Let Bondoom. But thanks again, everybody, for watching, and try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. It's the only way to make the world a better place. Starts right here. Much love to all of you. Fred Peterson, Paul Jones, Ricky Scott, Ken Fisher, Brent. So many in the chat. Christina. Found the poltergeist. Orlando Escribano Jr. Don't forget to contact BD there, Mr. Leonard, and Von buy your ass a cup. Have a great day, everybody.